It's time for the Texas Sportsman. With your host, Fred Rodriguez. And your co-host, Cindy Rodriguez. Brought to you by Pueblo Tires and Service, Capital Farm Credit, the Osiris Gonzalez Law Firm, South Padre Boat Rentals, the City of South Padre Island, and the Texas Sportsman Tracking Outdoors magazine. Let's go outdoors with the Texas Sportsman. Gotta have it. Howdy, folks, and welcome to the Texas Sportsman. We're fishing out of Corpus Christi, Texas, in the Upper Laguna Madre, with Captain Alan Sifford from Fish On Guide Service. He's been putting folks on fish for over 30 years. It's a beautiful morning, and Captain Alan Sifford wants to hook up on some speckled trout. We'll be using live croaker today, and we're out on his beautiful Haney boat. You don't want to miss this. Captain Alan Sifford is going to be giving us some tips and tricks on how to catch those beautiful speckled trout with live croaker. Texas Sportsman, tracking outdoors, gotta have it. Welcome back to the Texas Sportsman. We're fishing out of Corpus Christi, Texas. We're with Captain Alan Sifford from Fish On Guide Service. And it's a gorgeous morning at the Upper Laguna Madre. And we're on this beautiful Haney boat. We'll be fishing for trout with live croaker.
No, I didn't. First fish of the day, baby.
Awesome. Oh, nice healthy trout. Look at that baby. Wow. Good size one there, Alan.
Yellow mouth. See if we can find a big one. Another nice one.
Nice size one.
Probably gonna be a lot of females in here. One thing about these cow hooks, if you don't let them run too long, you know, it don't really hurt the fish. You lip hook them. It's another female. I'm gonna let this one go.
Okay.
You wanna keep that rod straight up and you're bouncing it. He's getting nervous. There you go, you're waiting on that thump.
Yep.
Ooh, yeah.
Just like
Gotta
Alan,
have it.
Just like Alan Sifford taught me. You gotta let it set, right, Alan?
Gotta let it set.
Once it hits, there you go, nice trout. This Poland's a nice healthy trout here, buddy. There you go. As you used to say, hit me right here in my chest.
That's it. Swing them in the boat.
There you go. Hey folks, welcome to the Texas Sportsman. We're over here in Corpus Christi, Fish On Guide Service with Captain Alan Sifford. And today we're catching some speckled trout and we're using some live croaker. There's so many different techniques on using it. And over the years, Alan's been on the show now for going on, I think I was telling him on the drive out here in his beautiful Haney boat. 12 years already have gone by between me and this fine guide here that's been doing it for over close to 30 years already, huh?
30
Alan?
years already, been guiding, still enjoy it. Look forward to it every day.
putting folks on fish. And one of the things that he does over here in the Corpus Christi Bay area is that Minn Kota, and he's got that remote control right there. It makes so much easier to move around on, right, Alan?
If you want to make a little move 30, 40 yards, you don't have to crank up that motor. Go sideways with the wind like we're doing right now.
We're gonna show you how to catch some speckled trout using some live croaker. So you're watching the Texas Sportsman Tracking Outdoors.
You gotta have it.
Welcome back to the Texas Sportsman.
Oh my gosh, that's a big one. That had a big wake on it there, Captain.
Oh, he got off.
Oh!
Too much pressure on it. I was trying to get it up on the surface.
Oh yeah. Fish on. Plenty of speckled trout action. Look at that fish. Nice looking trout, nice and healthy. That's a big one. I think the one that got away was even bigger.
Yeah. One thing I think Texas Park and Wildlife might have underestimated is how quick our trout population is really jumping back. And I'm seeing so many males in that 16 to 16 and a half inch range. 16
yellow,
3/4.
Yellow mouth there.
But I'm seeing a whole lot of females. And our trout population, with us having that freeze last year, with it coming back, I'm seeing a lot of solid 22, 23 inch trout already. Next year, it's just gonna be phenomenal.
They did. It started taking it and stopped. He's on, fish on.
Didn't go away, just
No.
coming back at you.
Yeah.
Got another one
Oh,
with it.
there's another one right by it. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's still on. Thought I lost him. Man, I saw another trout right by it. That was so cool. There you go. That's called a fish on guide service trout.
There you go, baby.
That one thumped it. You got it? That one thumped it, Alan. And it hit it. You know, fishing with croaker is kind of a mystery sometimes because you get hit and then it didn't take it anywhere. It didn't take it anywhere at all. So I started reeling in real slow and then I pulled it and then I got it. It's still exciting.
Yes, sir. A little bit smaller fish here.
That's a nice small fish. That's a good small trout.
A good smaller one.
Wow. One after another. You're on fire. Nice looking trout, man.
Want to keep it?
Here we go.
If it's a good hard thump, good solid thump.
It wasn't a thump, it was a pull.
Oh, really?
He was just pulling and pulling.
Well,
I counted.
I
counted to 3.
All these trout in here, most of these trout are in here are gonna be solid fish. I'd rather you hit them early, they don't get hooked as deep. When you hook a big one, and you set the hook with your pole up, and they come to the surface, you wanna get your pole down to the side, low, and just reel. Don't be pulling on it back and forth. Just reel as fast as you can. What you're doing is you're pulling that trout. He comes up to the surface. You set the hook. He's trying to spit it. You get your pole down and you're reeling, and you bring him down in the water so he can't shake that hook loose.
Okay, that's a good tip. There he goes. Now he's taking it. Now he's taking it. Right there. There he is. It's a little one. So just to let you all know, there are small trout over here too, okay? So that means there's bigger trout, okay? You're watching the Texas Sportsman. Stay with us, man. We're fishing out here with Captain Alan Sifford. We'll be right back right after this.
You're watching the Texas Sportsman. Gotta have it.
Oh, I missed. You didn't miss yours, baby. Good
No.
fish.
No.
Good fish.
Good fish. It's always fun. Look at that one. I think he's over 17. Look at that. Nice fish. Holy smokes. Look at that fish.
Wow.
Wow, is right. You're watching the Texas Sportsman. We're fishing over here in Corpus Christi.
We are catching in Corpus
Oh,
Christi.
we are catching over here. Fish on Guide Service with Captain Alan Sifford. If you're just joining us, Corpus Christi, Texas. Beautiful place to come out here and fish. And Captain Alan has been with us from the show for over 12 years. If you want to catch fish like this is the guy that's going to put you on the fish right here.
I didn't even feel that one hit.
Wow. Catching some nice speckled trout. Fish on Guide Service. Captain Alan Sifford. Rocking on that one. Look at that healthy trout.
That one we're gonna keep. It took it deep. Took that hook deep. Wouldn't live.
You know that trolling motor is a game changer, Alan.
It's sweet. What this remote does is you don't have to go up there to move it. You can anchor yourself in a position and just leave it on. It works offshore, it works inshore. Offshore, the other day when I was catching snapper out there, I just put it on anchor mode and we just sit there and caught snapper. Oh, got it. Our fish shrunk on us.
There you go.
I finally caught a little one.
Hey. You do catch little ones too.
Not hook deep, hook very shallow. It's gonna take off.
There we go. Oh, got one, partner. Fish on. Got one, Alan.
All right.
There
Fish
we
on
go.
Guide Service.
Oh
Gotta
my
have
gosh. I like that thing when you told me to bring the rod to the side like I'm catching bass. That way it keeps the trout in the water. There it is. What I'm talking about there, Alan gave me a tip, guys, and he's always giving me these tips. This tip, what I'm talking about is when the fish jumps out of the water and it's shaking its mouth, we have our rod tip straight up. Well, he says to go ahead and set the hook and then bring your rod to the side and you keep the fish in the water. One heck of a tip, buddy. One heck of a tip.
Keeps them down, keeps them from shaking the hook loose on the surface.
Yep. Did you hear what he said? He said it keeps the fish down in the water, the head shaking in the water instead of shaking up on top, and then sometimes you lose that trophy fish.
Then the reason you really want to put your rod tip down, you don't want to pump on your rod, because if you pump on your rod and you hook them in the soft part of the lip, mouth like that, each time you pump your rod and pull it back and go back to the fish, that rip gets bigger, bigger, then they shake and that hook comes right out. Nice trout, that's a female. She does have eggs in her.
Okay.
We're gonna release her.
Let's let her go. Our limit down here in South Texas is 17 to 23 inches. That's our slot speckled trout. We can keep 3 per day, okay? Nothing over 23 inches. And that's all you need. Get some fresh fish. You can take it to most of the local restaurants in South Padre Island, okay, where I come from. All right, South Padre Island, Texas, beautiful beaches out there. You need to head on out there and book a weekend stay or a week stay in South Padre Island. Well, we're fishing here out of Corpus Christi. Our friends 120 miles north of McAllen, Texas, and it's a great time to be out here with Captain Alan Sifford. Give him a call, book your trip, because he's a good one. Not the best, but the best.
We'll be right back with some more exciting fishing action right here on the Texas Sportsman. Welcome back, folks. We're fishing out of Corpus Christi, Texas with Captain Alan Sifford, and he's hooked up on a beautiful speckled trout.
Oh, that's got some weight on it. That's got some weight on it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he hasn't come up yet.
Or it was down deep and didn't want to come up.
Oh, that one's a big one. Wow, another healthy trout.
I'm gonna throw that one back. This is Captain Alan Sifford with Fish On Guide Service. I'm on the Texas Sportsman today. We're shooting a great trout show. We're catching a lot of trout right now. I'd like to thank Fred here. We've been together for 12 years, fishing together for over 12 years. I've been guiding for 30 years. I always have a blast taking Fred. He's always fun to have. Great guy. You ought to check out his magazine too, if you haven't checked out his magazine. If you'd like to go fishing with me, you can check me out. My website is fishonpro.com. My name is Captain Alan Sifford. My number is 361-244-2747. Gotta have it.
Well, folks, I hope you learned something. I always do. This guy's full of tips, man. When he comes out here, we've been fishing together for 12 years, Captain Alan Sifford. Great time out here, buddy.
I love it. Love having you, enjoy it, and we have a great time, and we catch a lot of fish together.
And least but not last is this Haney boat. You were saying something about coming out here. This is like your third Haney that you have now?
Yes.
And it rides so smooth.
Oh, it's so smooth. You can put a drink up there on the counter. You're not even gonna spill it.
I tell you what, man, we always have a blast out here. Book your trip, give him a call, 361-244-2747. Go to his website, go to my website, check it out. Go to my YouTube page, and if you want to catch some fish too and learn some tips, he's on the YouTube page too, Texas Sportsman. Tracking outdoors, gotta have it. Till next time, we'll see you on the Texas Sportsman.
Thanks for watching. See you next time on the Texas Sportsman with your host, Fred Rodriguez. And your co-host, Cindy Rodriguez. Brought to you by Pueblo Tires and Service, Capital Farm Credit, the Osiris Gonzalez Law Firm, South Padre Boat Rentals, the City of South Padre Island, and the Texas Sportsman Tracking Outdoors magazine. Gotta have it.